What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Different kind of one today, Patreon request. Always get unusual ones on Patreon. This is from Emmanuel on Patreon, Sonic v Knuckles from the Sonic 2 movie, I think. So it's a standard sort of verses kind of clashing together, right? So where to begin? I guess we'll start with Sonic. So landscape page, use a pencil and an eraser, sketch it out lightly, hit pause when I move my hand, right? I do my best to move my hand. Sometimes I fail, but I do my best. I'm trying to get better at it. Just, you know. Anyway, we're going to start with Sonic. So, yeah, we'll start with his eye. I guess it's the easiest place to start, right? So he's got this big sort of square eye. So we start just here, diagonal line, just kind of along the horizontal, just here. And then this will go big curve line around, right? So he's big, round sort of eyes. There. And then this goes around the bottom, like so. Right, so kind of flat here and then around and flat on the bottom. Right, and then his eye, so he's looking this way. They're both sort of looking into each other's eyes, not lovingly. So we've got this ellipse or oval sort of shape here. Down and up. And then his pupil on the inside. So again, it's like just dark sort of thing here, right? And you color in that black. Okay. So then Sonic has that sort of pale patch sort of around, right? So the top of it comes out and down here towards his nose, right? And then the nose is this sort of button sort of nose that sticks up. So it goes around, down, around to here. Back up around again. Now I don't know if he has nostrils in it. You can't see, it's just black. So I guess I'll just color it black, right? Right. And then this continues all the way around his face. So we go out like this. Then it goes around. Now you could add these sort of hairy lines if you wanted to have it like furry, you know, but that's sort of optional. It's up to you. Maybe we'll add a bit of fur back here, just as we go around, up towards the eye again. See, like out here. Like that kind of thing. And then his mouth, just in here, so he's gritting his teeth. So straight line there. And then we go over. Down like that. Spikes down here. And then bottom lip. Around like so, back up. And then we got some teeth. Just in here. Yeah, you can add some teeth lines or something just here. And this is dark. You could draw in all the teeth if you wanted, but it's not really necessary all the time, I don't think. Then, right, so he's got like this frowning sort of section, right? So he's got like sort of the other side of his eye kind of here. So he's got this frowning bit here. And then this like goes up this way. And then his other eye is just out here on this side of his nose. So it just curves around there. Can we see some of his iris? Maybe a little bit of the blue part of his eye just like coming down into here. And then we'll just add some of his pupil or something. Just color that dark, so you could see some of it, like. And then he's got like a big frown here, so it like curves around like that. And another sort of roundy, sort of hairy section. It's like it's just drawn in like with fur and stuff, like that. Right. So his ear, where's his ear? It's kind of here, right? So just on the side of his head, and it's kind of this furry thing. Triangle. Some fur on the bottom of it, with a black, dark blue, really, section just here. So, in terms of, you know, spikes and all this kind of stuff, so basically, I'm not sure how close their heads are, because there's this big white light sort of in between them. It's hard to see, and, you know, don't like making things up, but let's just say their heads are nearly touching, right? So Sonic's head will go up, and it's furry, right? And it goes back this way. So let's say we've got that sort of frown there going that way, and then his head will go back, like all the way around. I go off the back of my page a little bit there, and then so the bottom, so that goes off that way, right? And then the bottom spike, sort of here somewhere, real big, goes off my page there, and then it'll come back in here somewhere, and then we have another one that goes off that way, and then it should come back in up here. So he's two and a third. There should be a third one, right? Let me see. You can't see this in the image I'm drawn from, so it's tough to know how many spikes to add. Don't mind me now, I'm just looking for different images. So say that one. So that means his head should be bigger, really. Right, so let's see. Go. 1, 2, 2. Let's just get, we'll go up this way, right? No, don't like his head. His head should be bigger. I think his head should be bigger. Sorry now. So I'm gonna try his head again. I think it should be bigger. So, but while I'm waiting for sort of my lines to dry, let's just add some texture lines on it, maybe. Just like this sort of stuff. Like he's quite furry. We do have a spike going this way. I think there should be like 3 spikes on his head. Not 2, but it's hard to see. It looks like 3. This is the problem with drawing from an image that doesn't have the whole character in it. Anyway, you live, you learn. So, I think his head should be much bigger. I keep saying that. But anyway. Let's try this again. So we'll go around this way, right? And I'm trying to think now. I'm just gonna just go off here. off the top of my page, right? So it'll go to like a big spike out there somewhere. Yeah, so there's probably a big spike off the top of my page. That looks better, right? I think it does. And we'll bring this sort of spike inside here, right? Maybe there's another spike off here. So we'll just add some texture like just in here, just to make it look furry and stuff. And I think his other arm is coming out this way. Where would that other spike be? Maybe here. Going off that way, maybe? Okay. That's the best I can do with his head. So we'll go down and do his body, right? So let's say it's coming out from the bottom here, right? So we got his body coming out down this way, bumping out down for his leg there. And he has a paler patch of fur. Coming around here. Like so. That head is annoying, I must say. Should go that way. No, it looks okay. Maybe I'll just lighten up that line a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Sorry, no, but the head is like driving me nuts. That spike going over there. Big spike here, big spike there. Right. Anyway, so glove, right? So he's got a big white glove, touches knuckles. Sort of glove here. So there's like this line that comes down the middle of both of them. And then his fist kind of goes off this way, right? So we got like big sort of curving line for the back of that glove. And his arm then. And his elbow sort of out here. And the arm sort of comes underneath his chin. Around into the glove there. And then his fist comes out here, so the thumb first is down there. And then knuckles, not knuckles, one, not the knuckles, two, maybe like third there, right? So thumb sort of comes around there. This is his glove, like that. And this is all like fur as well. Okay, so we'll go over and do knuckles over here. We'll start with his eye as well. So his eye just right across, just here, curving up. Different shape now. Down. Back around. Up into there. And then his iris and pupil inside here as well. So like a big oval shape there. And then the dark circle like so, and then color black. Like that. And then his frowning head as well. So big frown line going up around here. And his nose, so his nose is like here. So we've got like bit more sort of frowning of sort of headlines. Can we see any of his eye? I don't think so. It's like here. His head goes up. And his nose kind of curves out here. Should we see some of his eye, or is that just fur? I think that's just fur. Right, like so. And then his nose is kind of more of a dog sort of square sort of thing like this. Right? You can colour that black as well. Right, so then his mouth. So we go down from his nose, and then we go in, down. This is going to show some teeth now. So it goes back, and then around for his chin, which goes up into here somewhere. It's like his jaw. That. And then there's like teeth inside here, so we can see like teeth line, and then so maybe some gum line there, and then he has a furry pale section just coming down from his eye here as well. So he has an ear, right, like a big ear kind of close to his eye, right? So it comes down here, and it can be furry. If you want, you could do a smooth line if you don't want to draw the fur, and this will eventually go up underneath his glove, so we won't see the whole thing. Right, like so. We'll do his big glove that's here, right? So just underneath his chin. So we got this big square roundish kind of thing going that way. Then bumping line here, finger comes out off the bottom of my page, and the thumb for it comes down into here, and there can be like some stretch lines and things on the glove there. And then the wrist part kind of comes out this way down into there, and his elbow is kind of touching Sonic's and goes back into his nose, sort of back that way somewhere. And then, so the knuckles that he's famous for, one there, one here, and you want to make them sort of pointy looking, right? So we got like this sort of line coming down from the tip of them. Right, so like same sort of thing. So like here, got like a point, and then just these sort of hatching lines, light sort of lines, just to make them look kind of like they've got points on them, and then a line coming across here and down. And what we can see of his neck, maybe just like a neckline there, and then he's got a white fur line on his chest coming down here. Okay, so the other glove, real big, comes in across his face here. So up around this way, right? And then you could have like some stretch lines just here for the side of the glove. And then those big metal, not metal, they're, it's really just part they're white, right? So there's like one here, and this one like sticks off this way. Like that, and then the back of his glove goes off there. And then we have another one beside it, so around like so. I could have like some lines there like that, and then stitching on the glove. So in here we can see like his back going down that way, and then his like shoulder, and his arm just kind of going off there. So that's all like fur there. And then the rest of his ear and stuff, like these spikes that kind of come down, go out from, there's another one like here. And then the top of his head will go around, sort of up here. Hopefully his head isn't as hard as Sonic's, maybe not. So it goes like around this way. This is this ear, and then, yeah, that's a bit better. Not as bad. Sonic's head doesn't look too bad now to me. I don't know, some people are probably like, that took a long time, dude. I know. I was surprised. I had to fix it. And maybe we can see some of his ears kind of coming down here. But I think that's everything. So we can like thicken up some of our edge lines now. If you want. But that's everything. That's how to draw Sonic V Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Hope it was helpful. Sorry about the head. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.